Hey everybody, welcome to Yeez for the Ark of Napishtim, or whatever. Alright, so I just picked this up recently, and since I just finally tidied up Yeez Origin, figured, fuck it, let's just jump straight into Yeez 4. So, bam! I have no idea what Catastrophe Mode is. This is the first time I'm firing this fucker up, so...
What is it, Isha? Oh, it's nothing. I just thought I felt the wind stirring, that's all. The wind? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's really nothing. Don't worry. Could I listen to you play some more? I love the sound of your flute. I'd be happy to oblige. What on earth?
Oh, I shouldn't have drank all that fucking grog. Blech.
He's an Arisian. But how on earth did he wash up here? That's a first for an Arisian. Is he dead? No, he's still breathing at least. But if we don't do something for him soon... Isha, can you watch over him for me? I'll go back to the village and call the others. Okay. He's got no tail. And his ears are so small, too. But his hair is so red. Almost like fire. What? No! Was that... I thought I'd finally stop seeing them. Why does looking at him make me... I can't stop shaking. I'm scared. I'm really, really scared.
So, Yeez 4. This picks up the adventures of Adol Christian. Apparently he and Dogi met back up at sometime after the events in Oath and Felgana and found their way here. I wonder how badly the bosses in this one are going to make me rage. To think the day would come when an Arisian would wash up on our shores. And a warrior, no less, judging by the steel sword he has with him. What could have possessed you to bring him here?
Forgive me, Uncle. If I'd done nothing, this young man would have been with us no longer. I thought this would be the best place to treat his injuries.
You know full well the villagers' distrust of Erasian these days is greater than it ever was. You are a priestess. Such careless conduct on your part will only make the situation worse.
But I... Oh, thank Alma. You're finally awake.
Oh god, Alma. No. No little girl ghosts, please.
Do you understand our language?
Adol gently nodded his head. That simplifies matters, then. I'm Ord, chief of the Rada. What is your name, red-headed Erasian? Adol introduced himself and thanked Ord for helping him. You Erasians truly do have the strangest names. And if anything, you should save your thanks for this young lady. She was the one who found you, washed ashore, and tended to your injuries.
My name is Ala. I've given you some basic first aid, but your wounds haven't yet closed completely. I'll need you to take it easy and get us some much-needed rest for my sake. Please?
I'll have no such thing. He may be a powerless Erasian, but he is young and he will recover quickly. As soon as you are able, I must ask that you leave here at once.
Uncle, if you could just reconsider...
Do not forget your position, Ala. You are the priestess and a child of Alma. You will conduct yourself as such. I'm going to go lick my balls underneath a tree somewhere.
Please don't mind him. He's really not so cold as he would have you believe. Though I'm sorry to say that when it comes to Erasians, he's never been the most patient of men. Lately, especially so. Anyway, rest as long as you need.
No more grog, please. Blech.
Oh.
Oh, that's it. Okay. The girl pointed to Adol's equipment. What happened to the MacGuffin sword that I had at the end of 3? Yeah, we just... The super armor, the super shield, and the super sword. We just decided, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go back to a crappy longsword and a piece of wood with a fucking flattened out frying pan nailed to it. Bro. Hero tax. Surely you, whatever the fuck you are, know of hero tax. Aldo silently offered her prayers to the altar, her eyes firmly closed. Adol called out to her, but she did not respond.
Yeah. Oh, pardon me. I always end up getting lost in my own little world once I start praying. It's nice to see you up and about, by the way. There's a lot more color in your cheeks compared to before. You've been asleep for 3 whole days, you know. Although your wounds healed quickly enough, you still weren't coming along as much as I would have liked. I was starting to worry, but I feel much better now. It's clear that you've made a full recovery. Oh, where are my manners? If I may, let me introduce myself again. I'm the priestess of the Rada tribe, Ola. I believe you said your name was Adol? Would you mind telling me how you washed up on this island?
Long night of partying on the party boat. Bleep. Adol explained that while riding a pirate ship, he'd... It's not a pirate ship. What the fuck? He had fallen overboard when they were attacked by the Roman fleet near the Great Vortex.
Pirate? Roman? I'm afraid the details are a bit lost on me, but your story appears to match that of the other Eurasians here. You must have plenty of questions yourself. If I can, I'd be happy to answer them. So, what would you like to know?
About your ears and tail.
Aha! Those. They must be an unusual sight for you. Everyone who comes from the outside, we call them Eurasians, is surprised when they first see them. With such short ears and no tail to speak of, however, I must confess, to us, you're the unusual ones. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective, but our thinking's not so different, yours and mine.
Oh, whoops.
Our ears allow us to freely listen to the whispers of the wind. Meanwhile, our tails allow us to maintain our balance when running through the forest. We believe that they were both granted to us by Alma, the goddess of the spirits herself.
Rita tribe.
We Rita are a tribe that has resided in the Canaan Islands since ancient times. We live under the protection of the goddess Alma, and she bestows us with blessings of the forest and sea. From my experience, Eurasians don't typically think of nature the same way we do, so it may sound a little strange. There are many people on these islands who come from outside the Great Vortex, much like you did. We call these people Eurasians. These days, the Eurasians have settled on Canaan Island to the northeast, in a village made from stone. Although if you are looking to see it for yourself, I'm sorry to say it isn't possible to travel there at the moment. The Canaan Islands is an archipelago surrounded with the very same great vortex you found yourself in. We live on the first of these islands, Quatera Island, which is rife with foliage. The second one, where the Eurasians live, Canaan Island, is covered by vast plains and mountains. Finally, there is Zenmouth Island, a place of ruins in the center of the inland sea. That's the Canaan Islands in a nutshell. Oh, you've met her? Her name is Isha. She's my younger sister. As to why she's been avoiding you, well, she's always been a little shy around Eurasians. I hope you won't take it to heart. Isha may be quieter than most, but she's a very sweet, thoughtful young lady. Do try to get along with her, would you?
The giant man!
That would be Ord. He's the chief of the Reda, as well as my uncle. He's a warrior and hunter, as well as a wise man who's well versed in the legends relative to these islands. By the way, Adol? Please try not to let what he said bother you too much. We have a long history, shall we say, with the Eurasians, so he tends to be rather obstinate towards them. But I'd like to think that he'll change his mind about you once you open yourself up to him. I've attended to my duties as a priestess, so I'll be here for a while longer. Otto, please don't hesitate to ask me if there's anything else you'd like to know.
Well, there's one real quick thing I need to do. Hang on a second, gotta pause the recording. Okay, the first time I fired this up and tried recording, there was a power surge that made my computer reset, so I just wanted to make sure the volume levels were still where they should be. Or at least what I set them to. Hey, I can jump now. Swing. But I cannot jump on that, so... Alright. There's no hero tax. You're up, I see. I'm Silva, a Raiden warrior. I might have been the one who carried you here, but only because Allah asked me to. Make no mistake, I sure as hell wouldn't have helped an Arisian otherwise. You guys are dicks. What have I done to you yet?
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there. Aldous told me all about you. How are you feeling? Better?
Do you have any hero attacks? I don't see any. You're the one, are you not? The Arisian Ola wasted her energy looking after. I just don't understand what goes on in that mind of hers sometimes. A Raiden priestess shouldn't stoop to associating with you Philly Eurasians. I will most certainly need to have a word with Ord about this.
Oh, you're the Eurasian Ola brought here. Your hair is such a vibrant shade of red. You look pretty handsome. And perhaps a little gullible, too. Oh, so you're the Eurasian I've been hearing so much about. We've had our fair share of troubles here lately, so everyone's feeling a little on edge. Don't you go doing anything to make things work, young man. Understand?
Well, I think we know where all the forage goes to. Your fat gullet. Hey, you drunk too? Heard people in a red face when they're wasted, but never red hair. You crazy Eurasians. That is how I ended up here. Too much grog on the pirate ship. What a coincidence, I was actually on a pirate ship. I was just trying to make funny. Oh, an Eurasian. Might you be the one that's been the talk of the village then? Though I'm afraid I must warn you, there are many Raidens who don't think too kindly of your people. That's no fault of yours, of course. Our history with the Eurasians of these islands extends far beyond today. So, while some here may speak ill of you, try not to take it to heart, alright?
Oh, who are you? Who are you? You've got tiny ears and no tail. Are you Kevin's friend?
Oh, are you the Eurasian that Allah was talking about? My, your lucky Chief Order allows you to stay here. Goddamn, don't know if that's a guy or a chick. Who fucking knows?
You're an Eurasian. What are you doing here?
What brings an Eurasian here? I suppose the fact that you wander the village so freely means your lord's consent. Did I ever tell you about the time I fought the Raiden Diablo?
Oh, hello. Judging by your appearance, you're from Europe, I assume. Washed up on the shores of Quatera Island, did you? I'm amazed the Raidens here even paid you a second glance. The name's Kevin. I washed up here along these islands a while back, same as you. What am I doing here? Oh, the usual. I came from the neighboring Canaan Islands for work. I'm a man of business, you see. Speaking of business, is there anything you need? Let me know, and I'll be happy to provide.
Oh.
Alright then. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. So are boosts not a thing in this one? Oh, Christ. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or not. Oh? Yeah, I got a jewel thingy. Where the fuck am I even going? Oh, I found a fountain of prayer. Doesn't really give me a whole lot of direction to like go somewhere. Okay. You found bugs and shit. Kill them. Oh, crap. I don't exactly know what those crystals are for, but I wonder if that's supposed to be the upgrade material for this one. Who knows? Yeah, considering how much those knife nose hornet things hurt, I don't think I was supposed to go that way yet. Yay, healing! I don't think I'm supposed to be over here. Will you stop dropping them? Bad, whatever you are.
Ah, you must be Adol. I've heard much about you from the chief. My name is Pablo. I'm a warrior and a hunter. Washing up the way you did must have been a terrible ordeal, and while it pains me to say this, you have my sympathy. The unfortunate truth for you is that those who end up here are stranded on the Canaan Islands forever. I understand that it's not what one would like to hear, but it's best that you face it and adjust to your new life here.
I see you're back on your feet. You recovered much more swiftly than I expected. Well, you're still nothing more than a powerless eraser. You must have undergone some manner of training. Adol thanked the chief for allowing him to rest in the village. As I've said once before, you have no reason to thank me. Allah was the one who found and treated you. While the others may have assisted, I kept my distance. As far as I'm concerned, you're an unwanted guest. You should leave the moment you're able. Unfortunately, with the bridge in its current state... I guess I was supposed to go this way. That island you see is called Canaan Island. It is roughly twice the size of this one, and on its eastern shore is a stone town built by the Eurasians. You'll be able to meet more of your tailless brethren there, but for now you remain stranded here. As you can see, the bridge is currently impossible to cross. This did not occur naturally. The rope shows clear signs of being burned. What's more, during the confusion caused by the bridge's collapse, something very important to us vanished from the village. This was nearly a month ago. Naturally, we Radar have no reason to do such a thing, which leaves only the Eurasians as potential culprits. I doubt that you have any connection to this, considering that you washed ashore a mere 3 days ago, but surely even you can understand why your presence in the village makes the villagers wary, can you not? I will permit you to remain in the village until the bridge has been repaired. However, Allah and Isha are descended from Alma and their bloodline that of priestesses who have long guarded our tribe. Stay away from them, lest you cause the villagers any more unease than you already have.
Okay, you're a dick, I got it. Was I supposed to come this way?
You fucking locals first.
Hey, we got a crystal-y thing. Whatever that does. Pillbug rhinosaurs.
you've got business with Lalo, she left for the Fountain of Prayer earlier. Fair warning, it's technically holy ground, so try not to let Chief Horde find out you were there. The fountain's located far east of here. I'd advise you to stay well away from the northwest part of the woods. The wild beasts there are a fair bit tougher than anywhere else in the area. There's a barricade up, so I'm sure you could just jump over it if you wanted. Wouldn't recommend it, though. You see that glowing monument over there? That's called the Spirit Monument. There's loads of them scattered across the Canaan Islands. They've been there since ancient times, and you can supposedly receive almost blessing just by touching one. Might be worth a try if you find yourself feeling worn out. Okay, so... Well, we've technically already been to the Fountain of, Prayer. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. This one has... It's got healing items. Oh my god. Is that what the store description meant by experience Ys like you never had before? Or 3D Ys like you never had before? There's actually healing stock? Wait, does this mean can I access my inventory during boss fights though? Because that's one... That was one thing that's always been like, Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.